Welcome to CrossRoads, a mysterious bar that only exists at the corner of nowhere and everywhere. It goes unnoticed to most, but always appears to those who need it. Those hopeless souls who find themselves lost at a crossroads. Will you be brave enough to belly up to the bar when it appears to you?
Yes. So hello, my brave knights, princes, and princesses. Welcome to the exclusive beta of CrossRoads Escaping the Dark. As we all know, the last CrossRoads game was amazing. It was a multiple choice CrossRoads game. And we've never really had a multiple choice hidden object game. Ever. As far as I know. I could be wrong. Also, look at the way this game looks. What does this remind you of? What does this screen remind you of? To me, it gives off Shadowplay vibes. It also gives off Haunted Halls vibes, which is very interesting so far. So let's play this beta, shall we? Ooh, that was cool. I'm excited. Looks like I'm running late to the first session. I better hurry up.
You're a bit late, but please take a seat, and we can begin.
I've had these therapy sessions for 2 years. It helps. I'm not sure if I'll be able to overcome my trauma. So are we playing the same character as we did when we played the first game? Because if that's the case, that's kind of cool. Well, I would love interactive help, but unfortunately, we're professionals. Follow your therapist's directions.
How have you been doing lately, Sterling? Do you feel up to trying something new?
Feeling down, feeling good. This is the thing about this game, is that you get two different choices. I'm going to say we're feeling good.
It's just a simple test to help us understand the root of your anxiety.
Right.
Here, have a look at your file while I prepare it.
Okay. Being trapped in a confined space for 50 hours. So he's claustrophobic. Yeah. Playing video games help relieve stress and anxiety. Interesting. So I'm not claustrophobic because I'm very used to being in those spaces, but I'm pretty sure if I was put to the test about that, I think eventually everyone gets claustrophobic at some point.
Are you ready? Then let's begin. You will see a set of pictures. I want you to choose which picture makes you the most anxious, or perhaps even frightens you.
Okay. Knives or guns? Again, just so people know, it's not the gun's fault. It's the person holding the gun. It's responsibility. It's accountability. A gun can be a good thing to those that are responsible with it. Scarecrows aren't really scary. Clowns, I mean, neither of these really frighten me. But to be stereotypical, we'll go clowns. Heights, I'm not necessarily, it's not heights I'm afraid of, I'm afraid of falling. I've climbed high trees, I've been on ceilings, I'm afraid of falling. Rats or snakes? Snakes. Needles or guns? Why are they asking this again? I used to be afraid of needles, but that's because when I was a lot younger, I was a lot skinnier. Even the doctor was worried that my arm, the needle would go right through my arm. Clowns, dolls don't bother me. Drowning. And who isn't afraid of drowning? Not afraid of bugs. I deal with them I'm gonna have to deal with them a lot now that spring is here, so not afraid of bugs.
Interesting. Thank you for your honesty. From now on, if you encounter something that scares you, don't look away. Instead, breathe deeply and count to 10.
Okay, that's helpful.
Look at the time. Let's end our session here. Next time, we can discuss other tools to help you overcome your fears. See you soon.
So I wonder why the Crossroads want to have something to do with us. Because the last Crossroads game, the reason why we ended up there was because we did something wrong with a person. We wrongly convicted a person. And at the end of the Crossroads game, we managed to get the guy free, but we quit our job in doing so, which is fine. I don't know where our car went. So she took our car. Hello again. It's you. So I guess we're not playing the same person.
Welcome to CrossRoads,
Hello.
Sterling. I've been expecting you. Call me Mistress Eve. I'll be your bartender this evening.
You notice, guys, there's a doll binder. That same doll in picture.
So many questions, but don't worry. You'll get your answers when it's time.
Oh, there's a snake right there.
All
I didn't
you
even
need
notice that.
to know is that I am here to help.
Also, I love this snake in this game because it's so cool.
You see, only those lost in life find themselves here. I
Right.
sense a lot of fear in you, but I think I can help. Let's play a little game.
And before she says fear is a path to the dark side. How
You
would it
like
help?
games, don't you? Then you'll love this one. In this game, you'll learn a dark and mysterious secret. You might even get a chance to make a change. I'll even lend you a clever little helper.
That's so cool. Alright, so now we have games. So we have this horror game named Jahi or Jaihi. I don't know. I'm gonna say J. Abandoned mountain village in search of inspiration can solve the mystery.
Whoa, what? Ugh, what kind of game is this? I could have been killed. I don't feel like myself. I must be playing the protagonist of this story.
So we've gone from comics to video games. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna send sticks and lanterns. Okay. So that's our card. What? That's a weird. Oh wait, no. It's a pigeon. Okay. What's this? Ancient talisman. Okay. Open up. Let's see what's this. What do we got here? It's a compass. compass made out of water. Yes, you can actually do this kind of thing. Yes, you can. So we have collectibles. Okay, cool. Dooba-dooba-dooba-doobum. We could brick it with our foot. Just kick it. Just kick it with our foot. This game is mean to me. Already. Well, that was anticlimactic. What's this? Hairpin. Aha. Birdseed, give to the bird. Yeah, you strut, you adorable thing. Thanatos? Thanatos is everywhere in these games now. Which is fine. I like seeing Thanatos. I'm not saying that every crow in these games is Thanatos, but it just is mildly amusing to me. Disconnect the chain. We don't have something to disconnect the chain with. We studied the village, and while it's not easy to find, there's a trick to it. There is a special sign in the mountain that will show you the way. Oh, good. Good. They finally got it. You know, that's nice. I guess they must have watched my video, because you notice we read that, and now we don't have to read that again. That's good. That's good. Good progress. I don't know if they did that intentionally, but I'm going to assume that they are listening. Now, how does that work? Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to question it. Lighting incense somehow. Oh, we just spilled it everywhere. Ooh, our first hidden object scene. Right, so writer's block, need to start a new book, but I don't know what to write about. I've heard ghost stories about an old abandoned village, The Grudge. In the mountains, I don't know if there is any truth to them, but if I check it out, maybe at least I'll spark my inspiration again. Who knows what I'll find. So she's a writer. Yes, writing can be kind of hard. I should know. I've done it myself. So there's nothing here at all. No. What?
Go away!
Let go. Let go. That's interesting. That was actually pretty interesting. I wonder... Toothpaste. Fingerprint. Not going to lie, that actually made me jump a little bit, so very, very well played, Philofhatsandgames. Very well played. If that was a fingerprint, where would I be hiding? Right there. Yay! What's this? It's a file, of course. Okay, so water. You can actually do this yourself if you want to try it yourself. Piece of wood or cardboard. Voila, compass. Easy. And binoculars. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Honestly, looks like something sitting somewhere. Like a monkey. This is a stork. And that's light. Where's the bell? I literally was looking at it. Oh, there it is. No, it's not it, I guess. I mean, this bell. Okay. Cool. Sorry if I seem a little tired. I've been out all day. And the Mountain Dew is wearing off that I drank. I guzzled so much of it. It was a flavor I found at an Applebee's. Ah, let go. Okay, this is a smaller light, so this. And a different bird. Not that bird. Bird. Where's bird? Where's bird? Where's bird? Not that bird either. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, is that you? No. Is that you? No. Okay, and this is a bridge. Not that bridge. This bridge. Run for your life. That's an achievement. This looks like a fun place. LA, can you tell me where to go? No. Yep. Typical hidden object game. Everything's broken. Break it. Break it. I see. So the game basically plays on my protagonist's fears. The fears that I kept saying, you know. I'm scared. And you know what? I like it. I like that they're doing that. What'd I get? What's this? Fireworks? Ooh, I like fireworks. I need glue. Some very beautiful glue, but I don't have glue. Someone. Hello? What's this? No. No. Oh, I see. It wasn't leaking at all, but okay. Oh, we got, what's this? A jade sphere. Ooh. Thank you. Very kind. The house is locked, so. Oh. Brave, intelligent, resilient, kind. Interesting. I'm going here. I wasn't sure entirely what to do. Also, this game... No, go away. Okay. See, the thing about the other game is that I did things the way I thought was correct, but apparently some things I did apparently weren't, and that's fine. Because you know, this game, of course, there is an answer to things in this game, but the game lets you kind of find out for yourself. I think he wants a friend. Oh great, he's broken. Oh, we don't... Wait, no, he's not. He's not broken. Well, that's fine. Door handle. Easy enough. Oh, cool. I miss being able to interact with things. In a way. Let's see, I broke it. Okay, well that file is for something. But I don't know what for. I am making a bomb, I think. Yep, I made fireworks. Was this a good idea? I don't know yet. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, okay. Now what? Hey guys. A present for you. Happy 4th. Hi. How you doing?
Hello. Are you trying to help me?
Oh.
Can you talk?
No, she... Her mouth is sewn shut. You protagonist, you have eyeballs. Don't be so rude. Okay.
Can you help me figure out what's going on?
I like that.
Wait, how do I get out of here? Do I need to learn what happened to this village?
We just asked that. We just literally asked that. Alright. Thanks, I think. I hope that doesn't turn her evil just for helping us out. Right, now we're restoring memories here. I'm guessing she was made fun of for her artistic art, talent. Which comes to show you never should do that because people are creative. And I know that may seem odd at first. But you really shouldn't make fun of people who have talent because they're learning. Running away won't solve the problem. It really won't. Drop the water on them. Running will just feed them more reason to make you seem weak. So instead, standing for yourself would be a better thing to do anyway. Doggy to dragon or a whatever they call it.
These are your memories, aren't they? Were you able to see the future?
In other words, she was clairvoyant and they thought she was cursed. That's rough.
So, you could predict misfortune. I'd imagine some people wouldn't like that. I'm sorry for the way they treated you. People are often afraid of what they don't understand.
Yep. She's actually being helpful, which is really nice. In most games, you end up having to do everything yourself, so it's nice that Alpha Games started this little trend, like they're realizing that you're not a one-man show, which is nice, because you aren't. But what was what? I didn't even notice. Oh, it's a grudge. Well, no, it's not her. It wasn't her fault at all for what happened. People just get scared, like she said. Looks like he's missing a foot too. What's this? Jade horn. Thanks. Chisel and a silk scarf. And what's this? Well, we don't have a candle. Interesting. Well, I'm really liking that if Philofhatsandgames is trying to change things up. Because we've been needing a change for a long time, so for them to be doing this is really nice. That's a kettle. Okay. I don't have a key for that. But I do like this game. I do like this game so far a lot. Philofhatsandgames is really doing some interesting things. Okay.
Please, sir, don't banish me. This is my home.
And now the village elders are trying to get rid of her because they're all scared of her. It's tough.
You are a curse on our village. There's no place for you here. Now go.
I mean, she doesn't mean any harm.
You can't fool me, witch.
I'm sorry you won't listen to reason. I hope that one day you'll understand.
That's awful. Did they all treat you that way?
Basically.
Do you remember what happened afterward? How did you how did it come to this?
She doesn't.
It's okay. I'll help you find the last piece of your memories.
That's rough. Look how much she's helping me, though. It's so nice. Oh. We have a flint, but the game's not letting me. What else? Oh, we need scissors too. And the glass is broken. Now can I light it? Thank you. That's all I need to know. It would be nice to knock first. I see. To put her into a cave. That's so unfortunate. That's really sad. That's really sad. That's really sad. Oh no. Alright, don't worry, lady. Well, I'll make it fast, don't worry. Fear not. I'm a highly trained professional. My skull has the power to keep the monsters away, but it's broken. Of course it's broken. Alright, Mr. Kite. I have a spool of twine. And we have a kite. Aha! What's this? Bottle of paint. Woohoo. Alright. Bottle of paint. No. We still have this locked box. Oh, I'm an idiot. I can't believe I missed that. Derp. So the ghosts are probably paint. The spirits are guys who did that, you know. So blue, red. Very nice. Very nice. How? How? We did, it was a silver gong. How did it turn gold? She died here. What a sad story. It's kind of like Phantasmat. I'm liking this, that they have there are vibes of Phantasmat in this game. Only she understands that she's dead, unlike in Phantasm, which is fine. We're giving closure to her, which is really all I could ask for. Really, the fact that she starved to death here is just a fate worse than death, honestly. What?
You're just like them. May the curse fall on you too.
Did she just shoot me? Okay.
You're a long way from defeating your fears, I see. We have a lot of work to do, so let's not waste time. You've earned your first prize, but more on that later. You can now see how your choices change the story in the game on this board.
Okay.
This experience may have helped you see a path through the dark, but it alone is not enough to help you escape your fears. Please, choose your next game.
Well, you won't be able to conquer our fears if we say no, so... I am so confused. What? Wait, no, wait. How did we get scared? We were helping her. That's so confusing to me. But then again, the choices I made in the first game, I'm like, I thought I was doing everything right. Alright, Deadly Call. Or Horrors on Set. And that's all they give me, huh? I don't understand. I don't think I was scared. I don't get it. This game's interpretation of us being scared via me choosing... Let's do this one. I just don't get it. Oh, this just looks cool. Look at this. This looks like Redemption Cemetery in a way. And look at this museum. So that's the game. I'm really looking forward to this game. I really am. But we'll see. We shall see, we shall see how it goes. Leave a like and subscribe because there's always room for more. See you next video. Goodbye.